Good morning, fellow Nigerians, and I hope we are all doing well. So, to address the issue of the compromised Nigerian electoral body INEC, I believe there are three things Nigerians need to do as soon as possible. Number one, we must compel the Nigerian National Assembly, the senators, and the House of Rep members to immediately conduct a thorough electoral reform that will generate a robust electoral act that can guarantee Nigerians a free and fair elections. And there are two things I need to see in that electoral act. Number one, electronic transmission from the beavers to the IRF must be a compulsory condition in our elections moving forward, and it must be done at the polling unit. It should no longer be an option for INEC officials. The second thing I want to say in that electoral act is that INEC officials, including the INEC chairman, must be stripped of the authority to just conduct a fraudulent result collation and miscontroversy, declare a winner, and then ask Nigerians to go to court. And this is my opinion on how the collation should be done. As they declare polling unit results, any polling unit result that does not tally with what we have on IRF must be kept aside. Any polling unit result that has been mutilated on IRF must be kept aside. Any polling unit result that is being contested by political party members claiming that there was never an election or that they have a different result from what INEC just declared, such polling unit results must also be kept aside. The only result that will be declared are the results that are not contested or passes the threshold of being uncontested. And if the collated result is enough to declare a winner should be declared. If it is not, then the contested result must immediately be sent to a tribunal. It should be set up in such a way that if we have elections on Saturday, there's already a tribunal ready to start sitting on Monday, tasked with the duty of reviewing some of these contested polling unit results, validating the good ones and invalidating the ones that do not follow due procedure. And they only have 2 weeks to get this done and send their final verdict back to INEC to do a secondary collation to determine if they can declare a winner or if we should conduct a rerun. And I'm going to discuss more on how this tribunal will be set up in each local government, and they should be ready to start working the very next Monday after our elections. And the second thing we must do to address this issue of having a compromised INEC is to compel yet again the Nigerian National Assembly to conduct a constitutional amendment that will strip the Nigerian president of the powers given to him in section 154 to be the one to solely nominate and appoint the INEC chairman. Listen, the integrity of the INEC chairman is as important as the credibility of our elections. We can't have the umpire of our elections who is a mere appointee, a mere loyalist to the Nigerian president, and the president and his political party are also participating in that election. That completely defeats the idea of fairness. Joseph Stalin said, "It is not important who votes in an election, but it is extraordinarily important who counts the votes and how the votes are being counted." And that's one error we've always made in Nigeria. We've left the vote counting and the vote collation in the hands of very fraudulent, incompetent, politically affiliated individuals, and that's why we've not been able to get it right. So we must compel the Nigerian National Assembly to make this constitutional amendment so that we can completely separate INEC officials from Nigerian politicians. We must separate their appointments, their promotion, their pay, and their sack from Nigerian politicians if we are ever going to get it right. The third thing we must do to address this issue of having a compromised electoral body INEC is to compel the Nigerian National Assembly to enact a law such that any INEC official, be you the INEC chairman, who is found guilty of abetting, directly or indirectly, carrying out or supporting any form of electoral malpractice, the penalty should be at least 25 years to life imprisonment. Even if it is due to negligence, you might still be liable of at least 10 years of jail time, so that INEC officials will understand that there is a penalty for taking bribe from any politician to play a fast one on Nigerians. Clearly, these three solutions I just put forward on how we can address the issue of a compromised Nigerian electoral body INEC. It all falls on the desk of the Nigerian National Assembly, the senators and the House of Rep members, and we know that they will never be willing to carry out this task. They will resist it, but unfortunately, it's not an option for them. I'm going to be discussing on how we can compel them and twist them, put a screw on them, and make sure that they carry out this tax as soon as possible, or we sack and fire nearly all of them in less than 6 months. I've heard people say it's impossible, but I'm going to break it down in details and show us how easy it is to recall any senator if we can all work collectively.